Welcome back to Snipe City Cards, and today we're opening some MNT graded cards. We got our submission back. Here's the box. We're going to get through this. I don't exactly remember how many cards, probably like 80 to 100 cards were in here. But before we get into the box, we'll give you a quick introduction on this submission as a whole. We sent this in when MNT still graded at the 90-day subscription level at $11 a card. They rose that up to $15, I think, the day after we sent this in. So we just beat the deadline on this. And we just sent a bunch of our cards that look like they were in good condition. A lot of these cards aren't even, like I wouldn't normally grade them. Like Gate and Haas, we don't grade. So there's a lot of $1 and $2 Young Gun cards here. But we picked the stuff that looked the cleanest, the crispest, the sharpest corners, best centering, you name it. And I do remember like rifling through all of that before we sent this into MNT. So I'm kind of expecting higher grades or a lot more 9.5s just because of how the cards were pre-selected. But this will be a good test run to see how it all came together. The downside, like I said, we sent this in. It took about 6-7 months. It was supposed to be 90 days plus a 4 to 8 week delay, so should be about 5.5, maybe 6 months, depending on holidays, to get this back. And it was like 2-3 weeks longer than that, so was a little frustrated with that. We sent them a message or two, and they were pretty good on that. We are waiting on another submission as of today. This is being recorded December the 17th. That's also beyond the 90 days plus. I think at that point it was a 2 to 5 week delay. So MNT's running behind their actual delay times. But let's get to opening or showing you what we got off of these graded cards. We sorted them out by the serial numbers on the cards, so we're going to get to them. Let's get through this. So we got Tyson Jost, 9.0. Got a harsh corner grade. Starting to realize MNT does grade on the inside a lot too. So 9.0. Next up, we've got Alex Tuck. Like the way there's these lines on the sleeve. Most of the sleeves I thought were getting better with not having loose sleeves, but almost a 9.5, but another 9.0. Not bad with that. This one was a bit annoying here. Josh Norris, Canvas. Canvas usually on the surface get 10s. This is straight from pack. I thought this wasn't in a throw-in. This was in a pile of cards that I thought would do well. I don't know how this isn't a 9.5, how that surface isn't a 9.5 or a 10. This card's in very good condition. You may start noticing I may, for one more, have half the mind of cracking some cards. If you watch one of my previous videos, I got a Nedeljkovic that came in an 8.5, and I was pretty unimpressed by that. And just sending them right back to some of these grading companies, specifically HGA and MNT that we're using lately. This Connor McDavid is a 9.0, Star Rookies. I have half the mind of just cracking stuff and sending back to them and see how consistent their grades are. We got an Austin Matthews Top Rookies 9. Especially HGA, they say they use the computers. They should be offering the most consistent. Like, that was their whole shtick. We got another 9 Matthews. The whole shtick with HGA was that they were going to have the most consistent grading because they use computers. We got 8.5 on corners here, so for a 9. Yeah, so we like testing theories out on this channel. Hopefully you guys have seen some of our other videos in the past, especially with grading companies. We got another 9 on this McDavid, almost a 9.5. Sorry, one thing to note for MNT, which is a bit nice, is this is no longer a sticker on the label. It's actually printed right on, so that's pretty sweet. One thing to note negatively is, I don't know if you guys can see that, there's almost seems to be like this little, you can see that right, aside from the fingerprint, you see that crack there? That seems to be, or that scratch, seems to be very consistent across most of these cards. There it is again, kind of right in that corner. We got another 9, centering an 8.5 here. Yeah, I can see it. Connor McDavid rookie card. We've got a Jack Eichel rookie card also coming in at a 9, almost a 10. Let's see what else we got. Some stuff wasn't great that we sent in, like this Jeremy Williams Young Guns exclusive. That was just for fun. We also got a James Reimer UD exclusives. This is about his 3rd season in. We got a 9 there. We got Ilya Mikheyev rookie science. Corner's got an 8. So yeah, like some of these cards we knew weren't in great shape, but the majority of like the $3 Young Guns that we sent in, we got another Cale Makar here. Surface is an 8 apparently. Edge is an 8. Sorry, 8.5. Edge is 8.5. We've got Braden Point. Corners 8. And that bottom right corner has a little bit. Okay. We got Jake Gensel, marquee rookie. Surface 8.5. Yeah, the majority of the two $3 Young Guns that we sent in, we thought most were going to come at a 9.5. Could be wrong. I'm not a professional grader. That bottom right corner again. So yeah, like I don't know. I don't know what the process is with MNT, how careful they are with the cards. Like these ones here, these sophomore sensations, I know they don't come, like they kind of come loose in there, but they usually come pretty mint. So I don't, you know, that's the only reason I graded these. These are just to give to like, you know, people that are Leaf fans, because these cards aren't. I mean, they're only available in the binders, but they're not special. There's a lot of 8.5s going on here, and to be honest, I don't understand it. But that's the end of stack number 1. Stack number 2, we've got another Austin Matthews 8.5. We've got another Austin Matthews 8.5. We've got another Austin Matthews 9.5. William Nylander 9.5. Patrick Laine 8.5. That was a little on the surprising side. There's an 8 on corners here. These corners don't look that bad. Like that bottom right corner is getting dinged all the time. I don't know. Is that someone putting it back into a sleeve after they've pulled it out of mine? In one of these wrinkly sleeves. Sorry. Being a little bit bitter today. Yeah. Aside from the cards coming a bit late, no problem with MNT. Here we got Wayne Simmons, 8.5. Use this information as you want. I'm not ripping on anyone. MNT's been really good. We've graded hundreds of cards with them, so they've made enough money off of us that I'm just here showing the cards to you guys. 8.5 from McCann. And everyone can formulate their own opinion here. So almost a 9.5 on the Ehlers there. We got a Jacob Chychrun. Corners 8.5. That top, like, I'm almost certain I would have not sent this in with a top left corner that damaged. Maybe it was an oversight on our part. I don't know. But 9.5 for Tyler Mott. 9.0 for Zach Hyman. Corners 8.5. The top right corner has a ding on it. We've got Zach Werenski 9.0 again. We've got Esa Lindell 9.5 across the board on Lindell. So that one's not bad. Oliver Bjorkstrand 9.0. Pavel Zacha. Edge has got an 8.5 here. Yeah, you can see that on the bottom right. We've got Dylan Strome 8.5. Corners. I do not see it. A little bit on the top left, maybe on the inside. Top right on the inside, that's that same corner. All right. Okay, we've got Gaetan Haas 9.0. We've got Dante Fabro 9.0. Then again, a company like MNT who's got a lot of cards and they're delayed, I guess there's not really much incentive for you to send stuff in for a quicker turnaround. That'll probably stress them out even more. So, you know, this whole notion of perhaps... Okay, hang on. Before we get into this, a 9.0 on centering here. Is it sitting a little low? Is that the problem? Oh, yeah, I guess. Okay, for Hirose. We got Cale Fleury, 9.0. We've got Henrik Borgstrom, 9.0. Alex Nylander, 8.5. Don't know what happened to Alex Nylander. He completely fell off the map. This corner's got an 8. Wow, that one's like, look at that. Those are just destroyed. Nick Hague, 9.0. Carl Grundstrom, 9.0. Trent Frederic, 9.0. Rem Pitlick, 9.0. We've got a Quinn and Jack Hughes Young Guns checklist, 9.0. We've got Connor Clifton, 9.0, almost a 10. We have Tobias Bjornfoot, 9.0. P.O. Joseph, 9.5. See, I remember my P.O. Joseph stuff was in good shape. I do remember that because there was a canvas one as well. Gabe Velarde, 9.0. Edges take a hit. Vitek Vanacek, almost a 9.5. Vitek Vanacek again is a 9.5. That's the end of stack number 3. Next up, we got Joseph Wall, 9.0. Joseph Wall again, 9.5. True 9.5 across the board. It's getting a little bit better with some of these ones here. Philip Broberg, 9.0. Oli Yolevi, 9.0. Oli Yolevi again, 9.5s across the board. Liam Foodie, 9.5s across the board. So we're getting there. I hope I didn't come off sounding like a complainer. I don't want to complain. Just my observations. Take them for what they are. We got 2 Kurashevs at 9.0. Kiefer Bellows, 9.5 across the board. Kravtsov, 9.5. Ustimenko, 9.5s. Okay, maybe they're all just buried at the back here. We got Timothy Liljegren, 9.0, almost a 9.5. Ilya Sorokin, 9.0. Alexander Barabanov, 9.5. Lucas Vajdemo, 9.5. Brandon Hagel, 9.5. Brett Hall auto. We knew this one kind of wasn't going to get a good surface grade for sure. Did get a 10 on the auto, so 8.5. And one more, Connor McDavid. Star Rookies, 9.0. There's one more card in here. There it is, Peters Rasmus Sandin. 9.5. Only 9 on the auto was interesting, but 9.5. But that's it. There's another stack of MNT graded cards, guys. We've put enough of them up here. They're also in Ontario, Canada. Let me know what you guys think. Any questions you have regarding the grading process with them. They're pretty good in terms of their email, their customer support. They're good people. Resale value on them. I mean, at this point, BGS doesn't have great resale value on 9.5s either. Everyone's going for PSA 10s, and that whole thing's got to bottom out at some point. But for basically $11 plus tax Canadian a card plus shipping each way, this wasn't half bad. Get a bunch of cards in some slabs. Keep them protected. They look kind of cool. There you go, guys. Thanks for watching.